Welcome to CinemaTopiaGaming Action Packed, where we look at films from the past few decades. Okay guys, this is the last review for this year, and I want to end this one on a good note, so I'll look at more current generation action films for the last review. Action films of the 21st century are amazing, but they take things more seriously and there really isn't any fun in those films anymore. Instead of using practical effects, there is an oversaturation of CGI. I don't hate that many action films nowadays that don't use real effects. I do hate that many action films nowadays don't use real effects to make explosions, car crashes, and some fighting scenes. I can understand they don't want to get actors injured or hurt while they're filming. I can also understand if it's being used for a comic book movie because there's no possible way a person has superpowers. I understand that. But what about regular action films that use CG? Well, this is one that doesn't use any fake effects because it's all about escaping from assassins. Let's dive right into Hanna. When I first heard about this movie, I didn't really want to watch it. I thought it was just generic and the trailer didn't impress me that much either, but my older brother told me that there was more than I thought. So I put it on, and after watching, I was very surprised. It's one of those hidden gems that I wasn't expecting. Though there are still very few nitpicks I have that I will explain later. The film opens up beautifully in the frozen woods, and the shots of the film are just amazing. The film stars Saoirse Ronan as Hanna, a 14-year-old girl who lives with her father named Eric Heller, played by Eric Bana, a former CIA agent. She has been trained by her father and homeschooled in various subjects like science, literature, and philosophy, to name a few. We also find out that Hanna and Eric plan to find a woman named Marissa from the CIA for revenge. All of the training has led to this plan where they activate a tracker that would lead to Eric. This way, Marissa would expect to find Eric but gets Hanna instead. The plan is for him to escape and meet her in Germany after she carries out their plans. We are introduced to Marissa Wigler, brilliantly played by Cate Blanchett. She is angry about why Eric has suddenly decided to resurface. She also doesn't reveal much to her peers about what sort of threat Eric may be and convinces her consult to take care of the threat quickly and swiftly. A team goes after Eric but finds Hanna, who refuses to talk and requests to speak to Marissa, to which the latter agrees. Hanna is left with a creepy soldier that seems to act nice towards her, offering her food, magazines, CDs, and to distract her and gain her trust. Being raised in the forest, she has never interacted or seen any of these things and therefore has no interest. It's a good movie, though I feel that the film goes into different directions in pacing. The first act is incredible. It's beautifully shot and great acting, and it sets the story up quite nicely. The second act of the film changes pace, putting Hanna in different situations that she isn't used to. Some of it I feel makes sense. For instance, she never knew anyone other than her father and has been trained to be a warrior, even a killer. I feel that if Eric trained her in various languages, martial arts, weapons training, and taught her to adapt or die and provide a better cover story, she could blend in better and not stick out so much. But that's just me. It does have some great comedic moments, but I still feel her father would have prepared her for everything, so she wouldn't have those reactions. Maybe I wanted a little more action in the film, but I just didn't find the second act interesting. The third act comes back full circle. It is a nice throwback to older action movies that had great stunt work, amazing fighting choreography, and wasn't heavy on CGI. I'm going to stop here because if I tell you more, you may not have anything to look forward to when watching this underrated film that deserves more praise than it's received. Overall, I have to say that Hanna is an awesome awesome action thriller. There are many more factors to this movie, but I feel you should check it out for yourself. Well guys, it's been awesome. I hope you've had as much as fun as I have. This is my last review of the year from the Action Pack series. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'll see you next year for more action-packed reviews.
I just missed your heart.